So we're back.
Yeah, we never left.
So now we wanted to talk about the Gucci boycott.
Yeah, the reactionaries.
Yeah, you know, with Floyd Mayweather, T.I. dissing Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
He had a song where he addressed all the issues of Black America and kind of just blamed it on Floyd for some reason.
Yeah.
So, all right, what'd you think about? First of all, what did you think about the protests?
Again, it goes back to the original statement. We have become reactionaries. First of all, black people don't wear Gucci. Not common black folk. We can't afford Gucci. So this was something above our pay grade to begin with. So this is a rich nigga thing. Right. You know what I mean? You the ones, and to me, they knew what they were doing. Mm-hmm. They had to know what they were doing. You know, in the middle, at the beginning of Black History Month and all of that, they waited till the Super Bowl popped. They took that energy from Atlantis and then they launched their shit. They had to know, and they knew that there would be a reaction, not a revolutionary act. That's different. Revolutionary act, we run up there and bust them out in their fucking head. And somebody got to pay. That's revolutionary shit. Or revolutionary is to make sure your dollars make sense. Not just running around reactionary, niggas burning their Gucci, and they already got the fucking money and shit. No, the only one who kept it real in the whole equation was Floyd Mayweather. Now, what do you mean that he's the only one? When he came in the game, he was about his money. And to this day, he's about what?
His money.
His fucking money. Whether you like it or not, you didn't earn the money. So you don't have no say-so. See, and we have this tendency to think that a lot of our young brothers and sisters have knowledge of self, right? Mm-hmm. And are intelligent and inspired, and they're just waiting for the money to come in so they can activate that knowledge of self and build the black nation. Nothing could be further from the fucking truth. Right. Most of these niggas can't read and can't write and have no knowledge of self. 85% of the population. Mm. So when they get money, what do? They just heighten the shit that they already are. Right. So if you couldn't read and write, but now you're making millions of dollars, what the fuck would inspire you to read and write? I just made $1 billion. This is what Mayweather's thinking. Wait a minute. I just made $1 billion. I couldn't read or write. Your ass is making memes about me not being able to read and write. You make $18 fucking an hour. And you making memes about me, the joke is on you, you dumb motherfucker, because you can read and write. Just think about it, yeah. Right? And I know we make fun, but here it is, you can read, write, knowledge itself. All of this other kind of crazy shit. And this nigga can't do none of that. Him and R. Kelly. And they laughing at you niggas, right? So I say all of that to say, Mayweather has always been about his money. He's always been about his fashion and his style. And he's saying, I'm not going to let the reactionaries of companies that you knew were racist from the beginning. Now, I saw 50 Cent burning shit, and all these people want to get on their high horse. Like, you did not know Gucci was a racist fucking company. You knew that for years. Gucci, Prada, Louis, all of them have already told you by the people they hire, by how they move about at their fashion events, or how they treat you in their stores, that these are racist companies, right? When I buy an iPhone, I know that these are probably some racist motherfuckers, but I like the iPhone, so I accept that. When you buy gas, whatever the case may be, you have to know and understand that there's a possibility that you're promoting racism, right? But these niggas saw an opportunity to turn this shit into something bigger than what it was. And Mayweather was the only one who kept it real. The rest of you niggas got tons of Gucci shit in your closet that you're trying to act, oh, I'm appalled. No, you're not.
You're just waiting for it's over so you can wear it.
You just waiting for 3 months to blow by so you can put your Gucci shit, same way H&M with the fantastic monkey or the greatest monkey in the jungle and all that shit. Niggas is still in H&M because it's blown over. They wait for the reaction, generates the energy. This is a virtual energy too. Let's get all this energy up. Our stock will even probably go up because attention is what it is. Right. Then you niggas will find something else to react to and run over there. Simple as that. T.I., first of all, I think it's mad because Floyd banged his wife. I don't care what nobody say. She left your ass for a little while and got with a real nigga, as far as I'm concerned, right? And he got finished with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm through. What Biggie say? Nothing left to do but send her home to you. I'm through. Yeah. Can you sing the song for me, boo? Yeah. And sent her ass on back home to you. And now you want to get all, because now you see, I got to tell Gucci in my letters that, you know what I'm saying? And you made this corny ass song about all of the shit that's wrong, and you pointed it at Mayweather so that everyone can, because we like doing that. We like having an external hero that we live vicariously, and we like to have external enemies that we can point to and say everything is wrong with them. Man, if Mayweather only jumped on board with us, we could do what? I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a fucking headache here. Do what with Gucci? Right. You see what I'm saying? So this shit is another ploy, and I want to read what Mayweather, which we know he did not write. Okay, so we know that. But he is a billionaire. You probably got 2-3 degrees making $13 or $25 an hour on your job, and you have the audacity, the unlitigated gall, as Stephen A. Smith would say, to call this nigga a coon? And you the one with all the degrees sitting behind somebody's desk making them rich? No, you the fucking coon. Let me read what he said. In light of the most current boycott and digital outrage, I wanted to take the time to address a couple of issues that I myself have trouble wrapping my mind around. For instance, why would we, as a people, agree to a temporary boycott of Gucci for merely 3 months if that's what was done, if what was done caused so much strife? Why wouldn't we agree to a permanent boycott of Gucci, as well as all other merchandise that fall under the Kering ownership, such as Yves Saint Laurent, Balenciaga, all these fucking companies and more? I'll tell you why. It's because in this day, celebrities and failing artists pick and choose the hottest trending topics as a means of seeking attention and using fake advocacy as their platform when their talent no longer benefits them. It's common knowledge that these luxury brands aren't being purchased on a large scale by the black communities that you betray you're advocating for. Yet you use the emotions of our people that are already suffering with countless issues within their own home front that you conveniently pay no regard or respect to. The same celebrities stirring the pot over brands that they, without a doubt, will continually buy are the same artists that inject rap lyrics filled with drugs, murder, and sexual promiscuity into the very black communities you're pretending to care so much about. These same celebrities are proud deadbeat fathers and unfaithful husbands using their platform to rally the troops against luxury brands, yet have been the prime contributors of influencing the destruction of our people by way of their musical content and imagery. Should we boycott their music and record labels as well? Or do we learn to communicate and bring solutions to the problems we're facing as a whole? As a retired, wealthy, and successful man that has promoted a drug and alcohol-free lifestyle, yes, I am a connoisseur of fine quality and top line of brands. However, unlike many of these new money celebs, I never forgot where I came from. Decades before at Dapper Dan became a designer for Gucci, I supported his work and creativity consistently and never stopped. Not many of you can say that. Most of you took your money into the same high-end boutiques and didn't think twice about leaving our brother and legendary designer behind until Gucci put their stamp back on him, and that's where your hypocritical outrage should be. Bottom line, if you know better, do better. Start with your own homes and the content that mass produce and the content that you mass produce and sell your very own. Take a look at how you're representing your people first before asking someone else to do so. Drop the fucking mic. Whoever wrote that shit, that sounds like some shit I would have wrote for him. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. Because
all
hashtag, huh?
That's all first verse.
All first verse. Hashtag mute hypocrisy, right?
Right.
We are very hypocritical, T.I. and all of you niggas who have been promoting that garbage under the guise of calling it hip hop. Have the audacity? Are you serious? This man don't drink. This man don't smoke. He don't get high. This man take care of his kids. Sure, he's flashy, but he earned it honestly. Did he not? His skill set brought him to where he is. So I'm not saying you have to like Mayweather. Don't be suckered into thinking Mayweather is the issue. Let's get back to Kering for a minute. Puma is also down with that. Mm-hmm. And that's Jay-Z's company now. Mm-hmm. Or he's been hired as the ambassador. Right? So are y'all going to get rid of all of that? Balenciaga, y'all getting rid of all of that shit? Right. No. Niggas is like, slow down with that shit. Right? So it's all a ploy to garner energy and make yourself seem like you're somebody you're not. Now, if Mayweather showed up and all of a sudden this nigga was a woke or a militant nigga, you go, wait a minute, this shit don't even seem right. Doesn't mean he can't find knowledge of self to better enhance himself, because this happens every day. But you at least raise an eyebrow, right? So when you see T.I. all of a sudden now he's an ambassador for all things that's good. This nigga built the Trap House Museum, right? Promoting that lifestyle. Now we know that's a part of our culture, but that's your stamp. You know how many drugs this nigga done sold in his music, in his community? All of them. Y'all have nothing to say to this man. This man has always been his own boss. He owns his fucking company. I don't care if he go broke. And I'm not a big Mayweather fan. I think he's a little gaudy, but he's the only real nigga in the whole equation. Point blank. He's the only one who kept it consistent. Right. Now, Dapper Dan sat down with the heads of Gucci, and they came up with some kind of plan, and people are mad at Dapper Dan because he did switch his shit up and what he was saying and this and that. But his whole legacy was built on Gucci since the 80s. You know what I mean? So how does he try to keep his feet grounded but still understand the cause? Is by saying, okay, we need jobs. And I'm with Red Pill. We don't need no more fucking jobs. We need people to support black designers. Because listen, what makes a design hot? The people's energy to say it's hot. Right. All we need black people to do is go, yo, this shit right here is hot. And we fucking with this right now. You know what I mean? So we can't keep creating these external people to target our energy at as if they're the reason. Dapper Dan ain't the reason this shit happened. Right. He's trying to hold the fort. You know what I'm saying? And keep his integrity intact at the same time. Like I said, Mayweather's the realest nigga in the equation. Now, I'm pretty sure he staged that with the TMZ team as he was going into the Gucci store. I'm pretty sure he did that. But he probably was just trying to get at T.I. a little bit and just say, yo, I'm my own. I'm a boss. I don't answer to you niggas. Answer to people. Right. I don't. So if I want to go in and be consistently who I've been, right? Now, am I saying that he can't have a change of heart? No, brothers and sisters. He can have a change, but that has to come from him, not the reactionary shit that's cooking the stew to make him go, you know what, you're right. That's all reactionary.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the right world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms.
All right? Any true man, and this is why I get on these platforms and I try to speak it as raw as I can. And it's not always right and it ain't always pretty. It has to be my own thought, whether right or wrong. I'm not going to be moving with the crowd because this shit got niggas moving over here. Or what we doing now?
Right.
Let's go over there, yeah. And feel, what we doing now? Who we going after? And y'all think that shit is making a dent in reality, and it's not. So T.I. and all of these rappers who had the audacity to come at Gucci for 3 months and all this old kind of shit, you need to check yourself and find out how many people you really supporting. And all the drugs you sold and all the propaganda you're promoting is killing more people than you're helping with your little organization to give out turkeys and shit like that. Stop the bullshit. We're all complicit.
Facts.
All of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's keep that in mind. Any questions on that?
Nah, that was, I mean, no, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, again, we constantly looking for other people to blame. Everybody's got to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And you have to either promote a brand because you like it or don't promote it. But most of these brands are racist brands.
Yeah, it was always, I put this like early in the week. Like, it's easy to boycott something if you can't afford it.
Absolutely. I've been boycotting Gucci my whole life because I ain't never could afford it. So this was a layup for me. Oh, a boycott? Yeah. You follow what I'm saying? But ask me to boycott some shit I'm using.
And then also, you have to, I feel like we have to, as a people, be wary of agendas. You know, the messenger and what their agenda truly is.
What their agenda, putting themselves on the front line, in the front of some shit to look like an ambassador or a fucking hero.
Right.
And a lot of these niggas is federal agents. Okay? So you got to be very careful on how we move. But remember, the masses are asses. So they just running, you know, feeling like they, and people are afraid to speak their mind. They got to hear what everybody else say first.
You know how many times, I'm not going to lie, it goes, it's what the culture is now. You know how many times I've had like a tweet or something, I go, nah.
Right. Right. Nah.
How many times have we sat down to meet for our podcast and like, nope, not gonna do it. Nope. Except for tonight.
Yeah, except for tonight.
We said we just gonna do it.
You know, with the set, because this was on my mind, and people was in my comment section calling me an Umar hater and a Kaepernick hater, and we tossed that term around so fucking much and so conveniently now, as if you don't agree with something, you're a hater. No, I can agree with the principles of somebody and not agree with a specific action of a person and still have what I feel is a great relationship. And so forth. So when the Gucci shit popped, and now what was it? Burberry has got their shit out with the noose.
Yeah, it was a hoodie. With,
how long has that been out?
I just saw it today.
I just saw it today, but how long has that been out? And how could they not know?
Right.
That's what part of,
like, it's like they're trolling.
They're trolling
By now, you know what I mean?
All of this shit is trolling to garner reactionary shit from people. So, in my humble opinion, the realest nigga in the whole equation was Mayweather, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, because he came in the game like this, and that's the way he's going out in the game. He earned every dime on his own. He never promoted drugs. He trains hard. He is the grand master at his craft, and he can spend his money how he see fit, right? I go back to my last scenario where I talk about we have black people think somebody owed them some shit, right? You smoking weed, playing PlayStation, looking out the window at your man, and he's shooting 500 jumpers, rain, sleet, snow, and he go to the NBA and he owe you some shit. That's our mentality. Besides the fact we got to get past the money is the Illuminati. They sold to the devil. You know, that money ain't good. But yet we do like this. We need it.
Right.
Hypocritical.
Yeah,
I raised my hand. That was me. You know what I'm saying? Really getting crazy.
I've been seeing a lot of discussion about like redistribution of wealth now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
And it's like,
make up your mind. If it's dirty money.
Right.
Because you don't seem to have a problem spending the drug money. Right. Parents ain't have no problem. You know your son ain't making $200,000 doing some shit. He coming in, you got all new furniture in the house and shit. Mothers look the other way. Fathers is looking the other way. The whole community is looking the other way because they got their fucking hand out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop being hypocritical. We all are complicit in this journey that we are on. And, you know, it is what it is. We like it when people decide to make money and turn around and say, I am because we are. Let me but they're not obligated to do that. We have the audacity to think you're obligated to do it. Why ain't Mayweather? Nigga, why ain't you giving 10% of your shit to your community? So we got to stop with this shit. We would like those who are in power. But to do that, you have to have knowledge of self. You have to know where you came from. You have to know your history. You have to know I am because we are. And 85% of these young athletes, rappers, and rap made it real easy. You don't even have to know how to read and write. Right? You don't have to know how to read and write, and you could become a millionaire. Now you just an ignorant nigga with millions. You don't get money. Don't give you knowledge of self.
Right.
All of a sudden you got money. Now you intelligent. You know what? I'm gonna go redistribute the wealth into the community. We go to the community centers. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? That shit don't make no damn sense.
Right.
So let's stop it. I love you, brothers and sisters. Malcolm is poking the bear tonight. He getting a lot of shit out of me. I know I'm gonna regret some of this shit, but it is what it is. And peace. This is the Black Dot. These are my chronicles. This is my story. And I'm sticking to it. Make sure you subscribe.
Facts.
Peace. Go get that shirt. UrbanX.NYC. $28.